a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy. Today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. This crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. He might want another play. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
3rd and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push, and they get the first down.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's ball. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the side. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Try to get it to the edge. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on 3rd. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin using the quick game. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. They're going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On the option. Quick toss. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The groupers can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Looking deep. Got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Nice job on third and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Run in the red zone. It's Ball. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this defense forces another fumble. And Johnny on the spot. He had one last week. He's got one this week. He just has a nose for finding the football.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The groupers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
0.
Groupers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not great field position here. 1st and 10 from the 9. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got his man downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing.
Going over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity. Take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Gets the first himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Gives it on the option. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense changing the play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. The Buckeyes get enough for the first down.
Gain of 4. And that's a first down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you.
0.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll take it himself on the read option. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Under fire. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wicks. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Groupers are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Jeffrey. He's loose. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Groupers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Behind his tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They